Hi, this is Jeannie at Trendy Tree, and today we're going to make this patriotic wreath using some glitter tulle, ribbon, and a box wire wreath form. And this is a very easy wreath to make. It does take some time, but it's still easy to do, and we'll have all the supplies listed for you. So let's get started. We're going to use a plain box wire wreath form. This is 12 inches, and we're going to tie our tulle on. Now there's two different ways of making a tulle wreath like this, and you can make it either way. The looks are very similar. If you'd like to see what the other way, if you rather, I have glitter on my hands. This is glitter tulle, and the glitter will rub off. It is messy. But here's just some plain purple. If you had rather use a method where you cut your tulle into 12-inch lengths, you take your tulle, fold it in half, take your folded edge of your tulle and slide it under the metal ring, reach your fingers through, grab the tail, and then just pull it through and tighten your knot. Make sure you have your ends level, which I really don't that one, so but anyway, you can loosen that knot and even just ends up, and you can just tie on one piece at a time if you'd rather do that. But for this wreath today, we're going to use a method where we don't cut the tulle. We're going to tie the tulle on and just keep working around the wreath. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our blue on the outer ring, and we're just going to tie the blue on, and then you're going to take the tulle and pull it from the underneath side, hold a little bit of tension on your roll, and then just reach your fingers through, grab the tulle, pull it up, and make a loop. And we're going to make these loops about 6 inches. So you can just, after you may want to practice a little bit, keep something there to measure, and then just tighten the knot. And you'll have to kind of pull from opposing sides to tighten your knot. And just put it under the ring, put your fingers through, pull up another loop, and just keep working around. Your knot's pretty secure on the metal frame, and you want to put in enough loops to cover up your frame good. So we're going to put those in kind of snugly. And if you get started like this on this technique and decide that you don't want to do it that way, it will unravel. You can just pull on that and just loosen your knot a little bit and just pull that out, and you can just take the loops off if you wanted to and go back to the other way of tying. But we're going to work all the way around the outer ring and keep those put in enough loops to where this is nice and snug and would cover up this metal ring good. I've gotten about halfway around the wreath with one roll of the tulle, so that'll kind of give you an idea how that's spaced out. When you get down to the end of your second roll of the blue, you can just just flip it over, take the tulle where you started, take the one where you ended, and tie those together. Next, we're going to tie on our white, and I'm just going to lay my tulle in the center, take the end, and I'm going to go under my metal ring and tie that. Then I'm ready to start my loops. We're going to make them the same size as the blue. I'm going to just take my white, go under the wire, 6-inch loop. Tighten my knot. And we're going to work all the way around this inner ring. I finished the white and probably had less than a yard left, or maybe a yard, not much. But I'm just going to cut that end off, and then I'm going to flip it over to the back, and I'm going to tie 2 white pieces together. We're just going to work all the way around that inner ring with the red, and we're going to make the loops the same size, about 6 inches. Okay, we've gone all the way around the inner ring with the red, and it's taken almost the entire second row. We're just going to cut that loose and flip it over and just find a place to tie that last row in, and we'll just tie the 2 reds together here. If you have any loose ends that are showing, you can just tuck those, into these spaces, or if you need to put a little chenille stem around the end to keep it from popping out, you can do that. Okay, so that's our 3 layers. See how thick it is? I'm going to attach my bow directly to the wreath form frame, and I'm just going to attach it to this first ring. Chenille stems there to use. And once you get your bow on there, you'll have to adjust your ribbon, ribbon again. You may want to hang it on the wall, to fluff it out exactly the way you want it. So we'll do that in a minute. But next, we're going to take this firecracker spray. And it's really too long the way it is. Of course, you can bend this up and attach it. So we can just bend that up. And we're going to attach it directly to the frame using chenille stems or zip ties. And we're just going to kind of thread it through, get it between maybe that first and second ring and secure it. We have to secure it in a couple of places, maybe down low and then up closer to the top. There's our wreath after we finished it. It measures about 24 inches in width. Okay, all the supplies came from Trendy Tree, so we hope you'll drop in and visit us. We'll have supplies for this wreath in a kit. Now when those kits run out, we still will have some other tulle and ribbons on the website, so you can still use the same technique for other styles of wreaths. We hope you'll follow us on Facebook and Pinterest, and be sure and sign up, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you won't miss our next video coming out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Maybe we're not the same color. Maybe